Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Summer, Yvette, and Martin. Good morning. Flying Brian, good morning. Monica, good morning. Man, good morning. Misa, good morning. Kid Romeo, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Daniel, good morning. Winnie, good morning. Man, just dropping by too. Hello, just dropping by too. Hey, Ron Redmond. Good morning. Diane says good morning to everybody. Lindsay says good morning. Tennessee, good morning, Tennessee. User 2021, good morning. Brandy Wine, I love it. Good morning. Man, good morning. Hollywood, good morning. Good morning. Pretty Cherub, hey, Pretty Cherub, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Oh, good morning. Good morning, all. Good morning, all. Good morning. Good morning. Julius Caesar W. just joined us. Chris just joined us. Good morning. Man, good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, just dropping by 2024 says good morning. Coach Jacobs, put me in, Coach. Man, what's up? Jay Blair says good morning. Oh my gosh. Cheer Baby says good morning. Good morning, everybody. Diane, Sincerely Red, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Man, how are we doing this morning? Man, it's good to be alive, isn't it? Geez, I got a busy day today. I guess it helps if I get this around here for this other side over here. But anyway, good morning, everybody. Man, I'm excited y'all are here with me this morning. We're gonna have a little fun. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm getting all fancy. I got me a binder, and I'm putting them in protective sleeves of all the stuff I want to talk to you guys about. Am I not getting fancy? I mean, geez, I sat there yesterday and copied a bunch of stuff down and put it in those sleeves and thought this will be a little easier to navigate than my journal. You know, I got a journal where I keep a lot of stuff in, but it's hard when you're navigating that journal. So I thought I'll do it this way. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Well, good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to see all you guys this morning. Excited to be here with you. For you guys that are new to the show, let's see. Heck yeah, Coach. Yeah. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, man. It's good to see you guys. I know you other guys get bored of me saying good morning, but I know a lot of these people, and it's fun saying good morning to them. But I'll get going here. Good morning, Marilyn. Thanks for the gifts. My gosh, y'all are already starting the gifts and the likes and all that stuff. For those that don't know me, Presley Swagerty. Presley, Presley, Swagerty, Swagerty, 1G. Presley was my grandmother's maiden name. It wasn't that my mama loved Elvis that much. It was my grandmother's maiden name. Man, thank you, Michael. She gave me that name. So I'm Presley, and then Swagerty is obviously family name. I coached for 16 years. So all my guys call me Coach Swag. So I tell people I had swag before swag was anything. But what I challenge all you guys to do is go to my website, PresleySwagerty.com, and check it out. You know, read my bio. Make sure I'm who you want to be listening to. Make sure I've accomplished what you want. I always tell people only take advice from somebody that has what you want. If they don't have what you want, you don't want to be taking advice from them. So it's pretty simple. You know, it's like if I'm going to climb Mount Everest, I'm going to find me somebody that's climbed Mount Everest and ask them how to do it. I ain't going to go to some joker that ain't done it and ask them. That doesn't make any sense, does it? So anyway, good morning, everybody. Man, it's good to see all you guys. I'm excited to be here with you this morning. I will go for a little less than 2 hours today because I've got a board meeting at 8:30 Central Time. So I'm going to have to leave here a little before 8. So I'll go, probably an hour and 45 minutes, and then we'll get out of here. But anyway, for those that want to hear the story so you know where I'm coming from, I grew up in the ghettos of South Dallas. literally the ghettos. I had no dad in my life. He was abusive, left when I was 9. I probably saw him 4 or 5 times the rest of his life. My mom worked in a sewing factory. We literally lived in the ghettos. And my gosh, we were dirt poor. Anyway, it was, I don't regret my life at all. It makes me appreciate everything I have now. And by the way, I was blessed to at least have a good mama. She didn't know the magic of preschool. Good morning. My mama didn't know how to make money, but man, a godly lady, a good lady, a moral lady, a giving lady. And I am who I am because of my mama. So I thank the Lord for her. That's exciting that I had a good mom, and I'm blessed to have had that. Sports got me through. I was running with a bad crowd, and then I got involved in sports, and it kind of saved me. I could easily be in prison or something crazy with the crowd I was running with, but sports, I happened to be a decent athlete, and I got into sports and had fun doing that and loved it. And, when I got out of school, my mom and sports were really the only 2 positives in my life. So I decided to be a coach, and I got my degree. I had to work my way through. I got a couple of grants and then worked and made it through school. Started coaching at Lakeview High School in Garland, coached there for 16 years. I was the basketball coach, the head basketball coach, and taught algebra, sponsored the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Felt like I helped some kids along the way, but never made much money. If you know any public educators, you know that in public education, you don't make much money. I wouldn't take for those years, but after 16 years of doing it, and I'm like 40 years old, and I'm thinking, okay, what in the frick am I going to do here? Because I was struggling financially. I had two small kids at home, and I'm thinking, this is ugly. My old high school coach brought me, get this, guys, a network marketing business. Can y'all believe that? Good morning, everybody. Brought me a network marketing business, and that network marketing business, I decided to give it a shot, man. And I always tell people, be flexible, because I never in my life thought I'd get involved in network marketing. I mean, never in my life did I think I'd get involved in network marketing. I wasn't even going to look at them, but it was Coach Mayo, my old high school coach, that brought it to me, and I thought, well, it's Coach. So I went and had lunch with him, decided to do it, got going, and man, it exploded. It exploded. And I became the number 1 earner in the company pretty quick. And for 22 years, I've been the number 1 earner with the company. I've made $40 some odd million doing it. So I tell you, be open to whatever the good Lord sends you, because that is not the path I thought I would be going down. But, thank the Lord I did. And it has been the game changer in my life. I noticed where some of you guys are asking about the network marketing business. I don't pitch anything on my lives. If you want to direct message me and say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? I am happy to go there and answer you. But here, I don't pitch anything. So just direct message me, say, Presley, how do you make money in network marketing? And I'll get back to you. But on here, I don't do that. Once we started making money, we bought a car dealership. We scaled that up to 7 car dealerships, printed circuit board company. As a matter of fact, that's my board meeting this morning, is the printed circuit board company, a logistics company, an auto transport company, real estate. I'm an entrepreneur now, and I'm telling you guys, you can do it too. Again, I came out of the ghettos, and it's how bad you want something. It doesn't matter where you come from. Doesn't matter if you've made mistakes in your life. Doesn't matter your education level. I get questions all the time. People going, well, Presley, do you have to have a college degree to make a lot of money? No, sure no. I can show you a bunch of millionaires that don't have a college degree. No, you don't have to have a college degree. You just got to have a fire inside that you want to accomplish something with your life. That's what you got to have. And if you've got that fire inside, you got that burning desire to be somebody, heart of a champion. I mean, if you got that, it really boils down to how bad you want it. And if you want it bad enough, then baby, I'm telling you, you can have anything in life that you want. But you know what we've all got to come to grips with is it's time for us to come up with the next version of ourselves, huh? I mean, isn't it? I mean, I'm guessing on here we got 100 people already. That out of that 100 people, I'm guessing a bunch of you got trapped into leading a life you never intended to live, right? I mean, I did. I mean, if you'd have told me I was the head basketball coach at a big high school, had a bachelor's degree, a master's degree, and if you told me I couldn't pay my bills, I would have laughed at you. That was not the life that I thought I would have. Not the life I thought I would have. But I'm telling you right now, it was. So I got trapped into leading a life I never intended to live. Amen or oh me? Anybody in that group with me? And, I literally made a decision that I wanted to change my life. I was standing in the parking lot at Lakeview High School one day. And the reason I was standing there, get this, it was time for lunch, and the bell rings. It's time to go to lunch. I loved it. It was a Wednesday. Wednesdays, we had chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes, gravy, rolls, buttermilk pie for dessert. Man, it was my favorite day to eat in the school cafeteria. And this one day, the bell rings, and I look at my wallet to get my $2 out, because you could eat for $2 in our school cafeteria. I didn't have $2 in my wallet. Did not have $2 in my wallet. Sure didn't. You know what? I thought, I'm not missing chicken fried steak day. So I ran out to my truck, which was an old beat up Mazda B2000, had a bunch of miles on it, and there was no fob. I mean, I stuck the key in the door, opened the door, laid across the seat, pulled the ashtray out. I don't know if anybody's ever done this, but I didn't smoke, so I kept changing my ashtray. So I dug $2 worth of dirty change out of my ashtray. $2 worth of dirty change out of my ashtray. I'm standing, I closed the door, by the way, and locked it back, but I'm standing in the parking lot at Lakeview High School looking at $2 worth of dirty change in my hand, thinking, I don't want to keep digging change out of an ashtray to eat a flipping $2 school lunch. I mean, anybody at that point in time in their life like I was then, I don't want to keep digging $2 worth of dirty change out of an ashtray to eat a $2 school lunch. I mean, and I'm, again, guys, I'm standing in a parking lot at Lakeview High School, concrete, cars, sun, and a few birds. I mean, that's it. That's all that's out there. And I'm looking at that change. And right then and there, I decided I am sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I want to change my life. Made that decision right there. And I'm telling you, if you'll make a decision, things just start happening. I can't explain it. Obviously, everything comes from the Lord. I get that, but I can't explain it. I don't know if it's the law of attraction. I don't know what it is, but just 3 or 4 days later, something hit my mind that you need to go talk to Manny. Well, I have one cousin that's successful. I got a huge extended family, most of them just blue collar rednecks, but Manny is a success. Manny's made millions of dollars, and he's a little older than I am. And I went to Manny and I said, hey, Manny, I want to be a success like you. What do I need to do? And that's where I came up with the growing as a person stuff, because Manny looked at me and said, Presley, if you want more, you got to become more. He said, you don't chase success. You attract success by the person you become. He said, you got to start growing. And I mean, that was a defining moment in my life, because I'd stopped growing. Absolutely. I wasn't reading books. I wasn't listening to experts. I wasn't doing anything to keep growing. And when he told me that, I started on a growth path. And when I started on that growth path, good things started happening. And then that's when Coach Mayo brought the network marketing business to me. I mean, I believe if you will make a decision, good things will start happening if you start doing some stuff. So make a decision. Look in that mirror and make a decision. Say, if it's to be, it's up to me. I'm going to do this. And if you will do that, guys, I'm telling you, good stuff will happen. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, everybody. Man, I'm excited y'all are all here. If you're just sitting around, tap on that screen. They help our algorithm. All those likes help our algorithm. So thank you so much. Did your parents agree with you? I didn't. My dad had run off when I was 9, so all I had was a mom, and she worked in a sewing factory. And when I decided to give up coaching, my gosh, my mom thought I was doing the worst thing in the world. Man, she just couldn't believe, because her thing was stability and security, and you got that paycheck coming in every month. Doesn't matter to her that it didn't cover all the bills, but I had a paycheck coming in every month. So my mom was not for me doing anything else at that point in time. But obviously when I started making all the money and I ended up buying her a brick home and all that stuff, she finally decided I made the right decision. But early on, no, my mom didn't think I was doing the right thing. But anyway, look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. I'm going to make a decision today that I'm going to change my life. So I'm going to challenge all you guys today. Let's make a decision that we're going to change our life. The 13th of June, 2025. Let's circle that date on our calendar. I mean, let's make this the day that we're going to change our life. Let's make this the day that we reinvent ourselves. Let's make this the day that we come up with a new version of us. And I'll tell you right now, you can do it. This isn't some pie in the sky kind of deal. I'm a simple-minded guy. I'm a simple-minded guy. And, you just got to make the decision. And then you got to look in that mirror and say, if it's to be, it's up to me. And just take responsibility for your life. And I understand people have had influences on you. I had a scumbag dad, and I could have used him as an excuse, and I could have said I was a victim, and I could still be back in the ghettos, and all that stuff. We can all do that sort of stuff. We can play that game, but what does it get us? Nothing. We could enter the worst childhood contest, and what does it get us? Nothing. Even if we win it, what does it get us? Nothing. We don't get anything out of that. We just got to understand that we all have hurdles, and I get it. Some people have bigger hurdles than others, but it is what it is. Until we get to heaven and can ask the good Lord, none of us know why that is. It is what it is. So let's make a decision today. And you go, well, Presley, I'm pretty successful, Great. Let's take it to another level. I get people all the time come to me and go, well, Presley, I already make decent money. Okay, let's make great money. See, good is the enemy of great. Do you understand that? We get to where we're pretty good, and we just kind of put it in neutral and just kind of coast from there. A guy the other day said, well, Presley, I fly first class. I said, great. Then let's move it up a notch and let's get you a plane. Guys, let's all be leveling up. How about that? I know we got a lot of successful people on here right now. Great. Let's get more successful. Man, I've made a whole lot of money in my life, and I still want to level up. This year, I got goals and dreams that I'm working towards. I don't ever see myself putting it neutral and coasting. The last thing I want to do is be out on that patio in a rocking chair with a shawl over me. No, baby. I want to be right in the middle of something big when the good Lord calls me home. I'm telling you right now, I want to be going, don't you? Let's make this decision today that we're going to do big things with our life, because this is the only life you and I got. This is it. So we need to create a new version of ourselves. And I'm not going to spend much time on this today because I got too much to cover, but I'm going to say this. Here is my success starter kit. I'll give you the abbreviated version because I want to cover a lot of things today. But number one, do you a vision board. Do a vision board. Print off a picture of your dream car, your dream house, your dream boat, your dream plane, your dream vacation, the jewelry you want, the second home you want, the church. Maybe you want to give a bunch of money to your church. Maybe you want to do something for your kids, put a picture of your kids in there. But just print off some pictures off a computer. Just go to the internet, print off some pictures, simple, nothing that's fancy, and then get you some tape, and somewhere in your house, make you a little collage of the life that you want, the car, the house, the boat, the plane, the second home, the jewelry, the vacation, the kids, the church. Put that up there. This 5, 6, 7 pictures. All right? Now, every day, look at that, because that's the life you're wanting to live. We got to know where we're wanting to go. So do a vision board. Number 2, write some goals down. Come on, baby. We all got to have goals. I'm telling you right now, only 3% of the population has goals. 3%. But that 3%, guys, makes 10 times on average what everybody else does. Let me say that again, and maybe it might interest you in goal setting. Only 3% of the population has written goals. 3. But that 3% makes on average 10 times what everybody else does. Does that not at least pique your interest? It did mine. And you know what? I have goals. And you know what? I make more than 10 times what the average person does. Come on. You got to know where you're going. So do a vision board and write some goals down. And you say, well, what goals should I write down, Presley? Well, how about getting out of debt? That's debt-free should be at the top of all of our lists. How about start a business in maybe pick a month, September. Start a business in September. Get something going on the side. How about I want 5 rent houses? How about I want to lose 30 pounds? How about I want to get my business netting me $20,000 a month or $50,000 a month or $100,000 a month? If you're in business for yourself, let's scale that sucker. Let's get it going. How about, y'all get the idea, and you only want 5 to 10 goals, guys, because you can't focus on more than that. So I'm going to do a vision board, and I'm going to write my goals down, and now I've got direction for my life. Now I get up every day with purpose and passion, and I'm rocking, I'm moving, I'm going, I'm doing something. Guys, if we just get out there and let the wind just kind of blow us around, we ain't going to get nowhere. I'm telling you right now, we will get nowhere if we just get out there and let that wind blow us around. We're like a ship in the ocean without a rudder. We going, but we ain't going anywhere. We just doing the same old every day. Same old, going in that circle. Same old, going to that job we hate. Going nowhere in our life, getting nowhere in our life, just on the treadmill. No, baby, come on. Vision board, goals, know where we want to get. Let's get up every day with purpose and passion, and let's get excited about life again. How about that? Number 3, Start growing as a person. Just like Manny told me, my cousin told me, he said, if you want more, Presley, you got to become more. You don't chase success. You attract success by the person you become. Well, we got to become more, baby. And you go, oh, Presley, you don't know how busy I am. Guys, when I started this, I was the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School in Garland, Texas. I was in charge of 4 teams, the varsity, the JV, 2 freshman teams. I was teaching algebra. I was sponsoring the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. I had 2 small kids at home. I get busy. I get it. But we can fit stuff in. If we think it's important, we'll figure out how to fit it in. So these are easy things to fit in your life. So I do a vision board. I write my goals down, and now I've got direction. Now I start growing as a person. I'm going to read me 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book. 10. Just 10 pages. 10 pages out of a business book or personal growth book. 10 pages. That's it. Just 10 pages every day. 10 pages. And you go, well, Presley, 10 pages ain't going to change my life. You're right. But I said every day. So in a week, you've read 70 pages. You've read a chunk of a book. In a month, you've read 300 pages. That's a book and a half. In a year, you've read 3,650 pages. You've read 15 to 20 books. You ain't the same person. You're a new version of yourself when you do that. If you're reading books like Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Secrets of the Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, Cash Flow Quadrants, Robert Kiyosaki, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie, how about The Power of One More by Ed Mylett, how about Atomic Habits by James Clear, how about The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz, how about Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell, how about Good to Great by Jim Collins or Built to Last by Jim Collins, 2 great business books. How about The Richest Man in Babylon? By George Clayson. Guys, if we're reading stuff like that, think about it. If I just do that much every day, 10 pages every day, in a year, I've read 3,650 pages. I've read 15 to 20 good books, and my brain ain't the same. I'm not the same, and I'm on a different path in life. Different path. All right, number 4, start watching one personal growth giant every day. 1. Go to YouTube, watch one personal growth giant every day. 10 to 30 minutes. Those segments are all different lengths, 10 to 30 minutes. So I'm going to go and watch me a Zig Ziglar, Stephen Covey, Les Brown. Good morning, Karen. Stephen Covey, Les Brown, Joyce Myers, Tony Robbins, Brendan Burchard, Simon Sinek, Ed Mylett, Dan Martell, Brian Tracy, Jim Rohn, Art Williams, Alex Hermosi, Mel Robbins, Myron Golden. Come on, just pick somebody you relate to. Pick 2 or 3 of them you relate to. Start watching some personal growth giants. 1 every day. 1. So every day I watch me 1 personal growth giant. Well, in a year, that's 365 personal growth segments. So in a year, I've read me 15 to 20 books, and I've watched 365 personal growth giants teach me. You think you're the same? Heck no, you're not the same. You're a different person. You're on a different path in life because it's your thoughts that create your actions, and your actions are what create your circumstances. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's get in this. Let's make a decision. Let's do something different. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, my gosh. Jeez Louise. And then number 5. So we got 1 vision board. We're going to do a vision board. Number 2, we're going to write our goals down. Number 3, we're going to start reading just 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number 4, we're going to start watching 1 personal growth giant every day. And number 5, we're going to start running with winners. I'm telling you right now, the biggest game changer in my life was when I went from ghetto buddies to people that were going somewhere in their life. Let me say that again. The biggest change in my life was when I went from running with my ghetto buddies to running with people that were going somewhere in their life. Guys, if you run with winners, you're going to be a winner. If you run with losers, you're going to be a loser. And when I say loser, I don't mean they're bad people. Man, my family is great people. They're blue-collar rednecks, but they got good hearts, good people. They're just not going anywhere. And I can't spend all my time with people that aren't going anywhere because that's going to rub off on me. See, your environment is either working for you or against you. And if your environment's working for you, I'm telling you, you can do anything you set your mind to. If your environment's working against you, it's going to hold you back, baby. I'm telling you right now. So I've got to run with winners. You got to run with winners. We've got to run with winners. If you want to soar with the eagles, you can't be down on the ground pecking in the dirt with the turkeys, boys and girls. I'm telling you right now. You're going to have to soar with the eagles. You're going to have to get with people that are going somewhere in their life. They're positive. They're motivated. They see the glass half full. They're on the road to success. They may not be a success yet, but they're on that road to success. They're good money managers. They're saving money. They're investing money. They're saving up and buying real estate. They're saving up and starting a business. They're doing something with their life. Guys, if you'll run with that crowd, watch what happens. It's crazy what'll happen. I'm telling you, all that stuff starts rubbing off on you. Yeah, all that winner's juice, it just rubs all over you. And all of a sudden you start realizing you can do it too, huh? Come on, baby. Come on. Let's do something with our life. How about it? Oh my gosh, come on. And again, you go, well, Presley, I'm already pretty successful. Okay, great. Let's get real successful. Man, I've made millions of dollars and I'm still trying to level up, huh? I mean, I'm wanting to level up. Let's level up. I mean, come on. Let's keep moving up. Level up. Let's keep going. The penthouse level is way up here, baby. That's where success is. And then do this. When you get up there on that elevator, you get all the way to the top, then let's send the elevator back down and get some more people and bring them up with us. That's what I do every morning here. I want you to get up here with me. I want you to make millions of dollars. I want you to change your life. I want you to be a success. So let's do it, huh? Come on, baby. Oh my gosh. Number 1, vision board. Number 2, goals. Number 3, read 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number 4, watch one personal growth giant every day. And number 5, run with winners. And if you will do that success starter kit, I guarantee your life will start changing. I guarantee it. I've been teaching this for decades now. I guarantee your life will start changing, but you got to do it. You got to do it. I'm telling you right now, if you want to create a new version of you, if you want to get your life going in a different direction, if you want to level up, and again, you go, well, Presley, man, I've already got a business and it's pretty successful. I'm going to say this again. Good is the enemy of great. Do you understand that? Because we get pretty good at something and we just shift it to neutral and then we just coast from there on. Instead of taking it up another level, we just kind of coast. No, baby. Like I said, last week I had a guy come up to me and he said, well, Presley, I fly first class. Great. Let's get a plane. I mean, I just sold my twin engine plane. I want to get me a bigger plane. I mean, let's all think about moving up. Let's all think about, come on. Huh? How about it? And you go, well, what about that running with winners stuff? Let me give you an example here. I think you'll love this. Think about this. If I came to you and said, hey, can your kids run around with a bunch of juvenile delinquents? What would you tell me? I think you'd look at me and think I was a nut, right? I think you'd tell me, heck no, my kids can't run around with a bunch of juvenile delinquents. And if I said, good idea, I like that answer. Why? If I ask you why they can't do it, what would you tell me? Well, Presley, because if they're running with a bunch of juvenile delinquents, chances are they're going to become a juvenile delinquent. Well, yes. You're right. Let's use a little common sense here. And guys, common sense ain't too common, is it? Let's use some common sense here. If that applies to our kids, do we not think that applies to us? I'm telling you right now, it applies to us. Who we run with is who we're going to be. You see, the human nature, we take on the characteristics of the people we run with. You and I take on the characteristics of the people we run with. If we're running with winners, we're going to be a winner. If we're running with losers, we're going to be a loser. See, whoever we run with, that inner circle, that group that we spend, man, keep bumping into that group we spend most of our time with, we're going to walk like them, talk like them, act like them, look like them, smell like them, be like them. We take on their characteristics. So we've got to make sure we're around people that are motivating, uplifting, and inspiring us, and we're taking on that kind of characteristics. And if we do that, watch what happens to our life. Because when you run with people that are going somewhere, you will go somewhere. I hope I've made that point. And we get this all the time. People go, well, Presley, I don't have winners to run with. Great. You do. You're lying. You got winners to run with. Get on these lives with me. Run with me. I'm a winner. We've got a podcast channel called Residual Earners, just like our lives, Residual Earners. We got a podcast channel, Residual Earners. We're on Apple, we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube. Go check out. We're dropping another podcast today, as a matter of fact, with Destiny Curley. Man, you'll love DC. He's like one of my boys. I tell you, I love him. But DC is going to be on there today. A success, man. He retired when he was 21. Get on there and listen, see what he did. But I'm telling you, we got a podcast channel. It's great. But for all you guys that really want to change your life, go get in our university. Our university is where it's at. Come on. It's called Residual Earners University. Put a .com on the end of it. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. And that's where we are, baby. We're right there. Go join us right there. We've got my blueprint for success in there. We got courses in there on what you can take to be successful. My blueprint for success is in there. How I went from nothing to millionaire. It's in modules. I mean, it's a course you take. And I mean, there's no pressure. You do it at your own pace, but it's there so you can learn. It's got budgeting and goal setting and how to handle your money and how to start a business and all that sort of stuff's there. We bring in experts from outside to talk to us about how to make money in real estate, how to make money in insurance, how to manage our wealth, how to do social media, how to do AI, how to do. I mean, we're bringing in experts doing Zooms in the university all the time, and we record those Zooms. So we've got a video library with all that stuff in there for you. And then the big thing though is the community. I mean, guys, I'm telling you, it's connections. It's connections. I mean, there's over 600 people in our university, and you get to know 600 winners. And we got everything from stay-at-home moms to presidents of companies. I mean, wherever you fit in that spectrum, you are welcome there. I'm telling you. So go to ResidualEarnersUniversity.com and join us, baby. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. For you guys on TikTok, I got YouTube going as well, but for you guys on TikTok, it's in our profile. Just go up there and click on that. And by the way, anybody that signs up today, I'll give you my book, Be, Do, and Have More for free. How's that? I'll give you my book, Be, Do, and Have More for free. If just joining us today, you can get my book on success, Be before you can do, and do before you can have. So again, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Join us, baby. I'm telling you, if you want to change your life, that's how you do it. It's a success school, guys. It is a success school. But anyway, let's keep going. I went over my success starter kit there. I wasn't planning on doing it, but I just kind of thought I'd throw it in there. Do you a vision board, write your goals down, have direction in your life. Number 3, start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. Number 4, start watching one personal growth giant every day. And number 5, start running with winners. And if you will do those 5 little steps, I guarantee your life will start changing. And you go, well, Presley, when can I read 10 pages? And when can I watch a personal growth giant for 10, 20 minutes? Guys, get your butt out of bed 30 minutes early and do that. You know, today I was up at 5 a.m., baby, and I was rocking and rolling, baby. I mean, I was blowing and going. I mean, guys, if you'll get a vision board and goals, you'll get out of bed with some excitement because for the first time in your life, maybe you've got a plan. You've got a direction in your life. Don't you want a direction in your life? I mean, come on. If you really want to change your life, you got to have the direction. You got to know where we're going. If we're aiming at nothing, we're going to hit nothing every time. I'm telling you right now, we need to be aiming for the stars. This is the only life you and I got, baby. This is it. We don't get do-overs. This isn't a dress rehearsal. This is the only life you and I got. So we've got to go for the gusto, baby. We got to go for it. Come on, let's start shooting for the stars. Let's get a vision board that's really a vision board. Let's write some big goals down. Let's get excited about life. Let's start growing as a person. Get up 30 minutes early and read you 10 freaking pages out of a good book and watch one personal growth giant every day. Just come on, get your day going right. Get that good stuff going in your mind and watch how your life changes. And, you know, guys, I know a lot of you guys are looking at me. We got well over 200 people on here. You know, a lot of you guys are looking at me going, that guy is a nut. That Presley guy's a nut. You know what? You may be right. I may be a nut, but I'm a rich nut. And it's fun being a rich nut. And I challenge you to come join me in the Rich Nut Club. How about that? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good morning, everybody. Man, I'm excited everybody's on here. If you're just sitting around, tap on that screen, would you? Let's get up to 50,000 likes real quick. And for you guys, there's about 220 of us on here. Hit the follow button, would you? If you're getting something out of this, hit the follow button. That helps our algorithm so much. Those follows really do. And, man, I'm blown away. We've got about 275,000 followers now. It's kind of crazy. Oh, for an old basketball coach, huh? Guy that came up in the ghettos. Geez, you know, come on, we can all do this. Come on, join my team. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Join our team, baby. Get in our community. Get with a bunch of winners. Come on. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. And by the way, anybody that joins our university today, I'll give you my book for free. Be, Do, and Have More. The audio version. I'll give that to you for free. All right, here we go. It's time for a new version of ourselves. And also, guys, does everybody on here understand that either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to build their dream life? Do we all get that? Either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to build their dream life. We want to build our own dream life. Think up a business you can get going, and let's start building something for ourselves and our families, huh? I mean, think about it. And guys, if you'll do my little success starter kit, you'll get an idea. Do you think that if I'm reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day, and in a year I read 15 to 20 business books and personal growth books, thanks for the gifts, guys. Y'all are amazing. And if I'm watching one personal growth giant every day, and if I'm running with winners, guys, I'm telling you right now, you're going to get ideas on how to change your life. You're going to get ideas on how to make money. You're going to get ideas on businesses you can start. If you will just do my success starter kit, you will get all these ideas, baby. I'm telling you. And you can get a business going on the side. I call it your 5 to 9 business. From 5 to 9 in the morning, you work on your business. From 5 to 9 at night, you work on your business. In the middle of the day, you keep the job going because we got to pay the bills. But we're paying the bills with the job. We're creating our fortune with our business. Huh? That's how we need to be looking at this. We're gonna keep the bills paid by working that job, but we're gonna be building our business where our fortune can come from. I'm telling you guys, start thinking about what do you want to do? Maybe it's landscaping. Maybe it's house cleaning. Maybe it's dog walking. Maybe it's power washing. Maybe it's vending machines, concession trucks, laundromats, real estate. I mean, whatever, insurance, whatever your business you want to get going on the side. I'm telling you guys, come on. Let's start thinking on this, man. Thank you, Sonny. Oh my God. Is it Sonny? I don't have my glasses on. I can't see. Yeah, Sonny. Thank you, Sonny. That's great, man. A bunch of roses. Thank you for the gifts, guys. But come on, let's pick something, and if we're reading the books and watching the personal growth giants and running with the winners, you're going to get an idea on a business you want to start. And then once you get that idea, let's start becoming an expert at it. Let's become an expert at that business. And you go, how do I do that, Presley? Think about it. Read books. Let's say it's real estate you want to get into. Read books on real estate. Listen to podcasts on real estate. Watch YouTube videos on real estate. Go to networking events on real estate. Get a mentor for real estate. Go to seminars for real estate. Go to conferences for real estate. Maybe take an online class for real estate. We can become an expert at any business we decide to pick. Huh? And then while you're becoming that expert, start paying down some debt and get some debt off of you. And let's get a plan. We're becoming an expert at something, and we're paying down debt, and we're going somewhere in our life. Come on, baby. We can do this. I'm telling you, we can do this. We got to get something going, though. And by the way, you say, I don't know how to start a business. Guys, get in our university, and we teach that. We teach how to start businesses and brand businesses and scale businesses. That's what the university's about. It's a bunch of business people that are in there teaching each other how to do stuff, guys. I'm in there. I'll help you. I've started a bunch of businesses. Let's go. Come on, baby. But does everybody in here understand? I was a basketball coach. I knew nothing about business. Nothing. Nothing. You know what? I went to, we started making money, and I started having to deal with bankers. And I remember sitting in that first meeting with bankers, and they're talking about EBITDA and ROI and balance sheets and P&Ls and cash flow statements. And they're talking about all this stuff. They might as well have been talking Chinese to me. I didn't understand all that. You know what I did, though? I went home, baby, and I went to YouTube, and I typed in how to read financial statements. You know what? Video after video after video is popping up about how to read financial statements. You know what? I'm a dang good financial statement reader now. I know how they interact with each other. I can look at them. I can spot flaws. But I taught myself by just watching a bunch of videos on YouTube. We need to be financially literate. I didn't take any business courses when I was in school. I taught, my degrees are in history and math. That's my bachelor's. And my master's is in physical education. I can tell you all about biceps and triceps and traps and lats and quads and hamstrings. And I can tell you all about that stuff, but I didn't know anything about business. But you know what? I learned about financial statements by watching them on YouTube. Guys, go to YouTube, start learning. Whatever business you start, you need to be literate financially. Come on, baby. We got to get a different thought process going. Guys, successful people think different than unsuccessful people. Have you figured that out? Come on, baby. Successful people think different than unsuccessful people. Successful people are thinking about getting out of debt. They're thinking about saving money. They're thinking about investing money. They're thinking about saving up and buying a piece of real estate. They're thinking about saving up and starting a business. They're wanting to get their money making money. Unsuccessful people, which is where I was for 40 years, unsuccessful people are they don't think about getting out of debt. Man, they're in debt up to here, but they just keep spending. And all unsuccessful people tend to think about is buy, spend. No, we got to start thinking about getting out of debt and saving money and investing money and getting our money making money. And the way we can start doing that is teaching ourselves some financial literacy by watching some YouTube videos on it. Come on, but we can all do this. Come on. This isn't something we can't do. This old basketball coach is now a pretty dang good expert on financial statements and stuff. I can go sit in banking meetings and I can run the deal if I had to. But when I first started, that first one I sat in, I was lost as a goose. I was lost as a ball in tall weeds. I'm telling you. I didn't know what in the heck was going on. We can change, though. That's the thing you got to get through your mind is you and I can change. Guys, you got greatness inside you. You can do anything you set your mind to. You got greatness in there, but you got to do something different. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. Ain't going to happen. We got to change. And guys, we've got the ability to change anything we want to in our life. We got the ability to change anything we want to in our life. But understand this, whatever you don't change, you're choosing. Whatever you don't change, you're choosing. Come on, baby. Let's do this, huh? And if you're wanting to change your life, get in our university. It's a success school, Residual Earners University.com. Residual Earners University.com. And anybody that joins me today, I'm going to give them my book, Be, Do, and Have More, for free. Guys, I'll give you my book for free. Come on, join our university. Get in with a bunch of winners. Start changing your life. If you're wanting to change your life, let's do it, baby. Let's change. You got to do something different, huh? Let's get real. You got to do something different. Anyway, good morning, everybody. We're at 26,000 likes. We want 50,000. Can we tap on that screen and get there? If you're getting something out of this, good morning, good morning, good morning. Man, Warren, good morning. Good to see you guys. Man, good morning. We just listening to your podcast. Oh, my gosh, behind the scenes, you're listening to the podcast. I love it. I love it. Lady Trucker, is that what that said? Tai Che, good morning. Lady Trucker is like the life. Thank you, Lady Trucker. I appreciate that. Man, come on, guys. All of us, we got greatness in us. We're created in the image of the God that spoke the universe into existence. Come on, let's do this. You got greatness in you. Quit thinking otherwise. It's all about your thoughts. That's why I keep talking about reading the books and watching the Personal Growth Giants and Running with the Winners, because your thoughts are what create your actions, and your actions are what create your circumstances. So if I want to change my life, if I want a different life, I've got to start by thinking the way I think, changing the way I think. I've got to change this, because again, your thoughts create your actions create your circumstances. That's why we got to get some good stuff up here, baby. Read the books, watch the Personal Growth Giants, run with the winners. Come on. But guys, here's the deal. If you listen to me and your behavior does not change, you have learned nothing. If you've listened to me and your behavior does not change, you've learned nothing. I've wasted my time. You've wasted your time. Why are we even here? I'm telling you a formula for success. Today, before you go to bed, everybody needs to have a vision board done. Come on, all you do is go to the internet, get a printer, a computer with a printer, go to the internet, print off some pictures. The car you want, the house you want, the boat you want, the plane you want, the vacation you want, the second home you want, the jewelry, the kids, the church. Whatever it is, whatever your dream life would look like, print off some pictures. Get you some tape. I know this is tough stuff here. Print off some pictures off the internet, get you some tape, and somewhere in your house, make you a little collage of those pictures. Back of a door, wall, window, mirror, bookcase, wherever you can find to stick them, piece of poster board. Make you a little collage. That's what I call a vision board. And every day we're going to look at that vision board and know what we want our life to look like. Guys, we got to get our brain, our subconscious, knowing what we want, or it can't help us get there. The law of attraction will start helping us if our brain knows where we want to go. Then write your goals down. Come on. Vision board, goals. Debt-free should be at the top of all of our lists. Debt-free. Number two, how much, when do you want to start that side business? Put a date on there. Let's go. Get a side business started. I want 5 rent houses if you want to get into real estate. I want to lose 40 pounds if you're overweight. I want my business to start netting me $20,000 a month, $50,000 a month, $100,000 a month, $1 million a month, whatever the number is. Come on, baby. We got to have some goals that we're shooting for, because if I don't have something I'm going for every day, I just end up letting the wind blow me around and I'm getting nowhere. I'm telling you, the days turn into weeks, the weeks turn into months, the months turn into years. We start getting older and we're going nowhere. God, we got to have a vision of what we want our life to look like. We got to have our goals. Now I've got direction. Now I wake up with purpose and meaning and passion, and I've got a plan for my life finally. Come on. And then we start reading 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book every day. We start watching a personal growth giant every day on YouTube, and we start running with winners, and we watch our life start changing right before our very eyes. Do all those things. All those are simple. How long does it take to do a vision board? 30 minutes? Let's get real here. 30 minutes, maybe. Print off some pictures and stick them on the back of a door. How long does it take to write you 5 to 10 goals down? Another 30 minutes, maybe. So in an hour, I can do my vision board and goals. Then why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you at least give it a try? And then how long does it take to read 10 pages? 10 or 15 minutes every day? I'm not talking about a lot of time out of your life, baby, but I'm talking about changing your life. And then how long does it take to watch one personal growth giant? That's 10 to 30 minutes. 10 to 30 minutes is what those segments usually run. 10 to 30 minutes. So if I get my butt out of bed 30 minutes early, I can read my 10 pages and watch me a personal growth giant. Yeah, and I start changing my life. But you got to have some self-discipline. So you got to make yourself do it. Instead of sitting there hugging those pillows, get your butt up and start changing your life some, baby. Come on. Come on. And then the big one, run with winners, baby. I'm telling you, run with winners. And if you don't have winners to run with, join us in our university, residualearnersuniversity.com. I'm telling you, baby, we are nothing but winners in there. It's a winners only zone. Guys, let me tell you how amazed I am at this. We started our university about 3 months ago. We got about 600 people in there now. And do you realize I haven't had to reprimand one person for being negative or anything like that? Not one. That has boggled my mind. I haven't had to kick anybody out of the university. It's a group of winners. It's a group of positive people. It's a group of people that are going somewhere. It's a group of business owners. And I tell you, everybody in there is positive. It's a winners only zone. It's a no negativity zone. And I'm telling you, if you're wanting to get around some winners, try us out. You're not locking into anything. You can get out anytime you want to get out, but go to residualearnersuniversity.com, residualearnersuniversity.com, and join us. And like I said, anybody that, if you want to join us, if you're thinking about joining us, do it today, and I'll give you a copy of my book, Be, Do, and Have More, for free. Oh my gosh, man, I'm excited. Oh man, people are joining right and left right now. Welcome to the team, guys. Yeah, a little banner comes across the top of my phone when somebody joins, and we got bunches of people joining this morning. So I'm excited for you guys to be part of our university. Again, residualearnersuniversity.com. All right, but again, if you listen to me and your behavior does not change, you've learned nothing. I'm telling you, give it a try. Here's my deal. What's today? The 13th of June, July, August, September. Let's go to September 13th. 3 months, 90 days. Let's just try what I talk about for 90 days, and let's see what happens to your life. Y'all with me? How about doing that? Just give it 90 days. So let's go to September 13th, and let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot, huh? How about that? Let's give it a shot. Just try it out. Do a vision board, write your goals down, read out of a good business book or personal growth book, watch one personal growth giant a day, and start running with people that are going somewhere. And just for 90 days, try that out and just see what happens. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. I can guarantee you will be pleasantly surprised. Man, good morning. Y'all are amazing on the gifts this morning. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Man, we appreciate it greatly. Keep tapping on that screen. Let's hit 50,000 likes real quick. And for you guys, we got about 250 people on here. If you have not hit the follow button, please do that. Please hit the follow button. I'm telling you, man. Carisha, I think it's Carisha. Carisha, yeah, thank you, Carisha Ray. Thank you for the gifts. All right, let's keep going. What you aren't changing, you're choosing. I mean, guys, if we don't like our life, let's do something about it, huh? What you're not changing, you're choosing. Come on, come on. Lady Trucker, thanks for the crown. Here is Preacher Man again. That's me. I'm here every day, if you call me that. Not really preaching, but I do love the Lord, but I'm not really preaching. Oh, morning, everyone. Here for my daily juice. I love it. Good morning to you, too. Good morning, everybody. What you're not changing, you're choosing. So let's either change it or let's shut up about it. I mean, come on. You know, I mean, my mama used to tell me that, you know, if you don't like it, change it. And if you don't change it, then just shut up. Quit talking about it. I mean, because she would tell me, you can change whatever you want to change. And my mama was right. And that applies to all of us. I mean, let's either change or let's just shut up and quit complaining about it. Huh? I mean, let's get real with ourselves. I mean, you've got greatness in you. You can change anything you want to. You can do anything you want to. You can be anything you want to. I'm telling you right now, it all starts right here. Just change your thinking a little bit, and all of a sudden your actions will change, your circumstances will change, your life will change. But it all boils down to that. Man, welcome to the team. Man, people are joining our university this morning. Welcome, guys. Welcome. If you haven't done that, go to residualearnersuniversity.com and join us. Anyway, let's keep moving. Failure is an event, not a person. You know, I get people coming to me all the time and go, Presley, you just don't understand where I come from. Well, I came from the ghettos. I don't know where you come from, but I came from the ghettos. It doesn't matter where we come from. Do you realize that's history? None of us can go back and make a new beginning, but we can all start now and make a new ending, baby. You know, where we come from doesn't matter, baby. And we've all made mistakes. You know, everybody on here, we got 250 people on here. Do you realize everybody on here's got dirty laundry? Yeah, everybody on here has done something stupid. I mean, we all do. I mean, you know, we all do stuff where we look back and go, what was I thinking when I did that? I mean, it is what it is. We all do that stuff. Again, that's an event, though. That ain't us. We're not our failures. That's an event. A failure is an event. Put that event behind you. Where you come from, your screw ups, all that's behind us. You know, I tell people all the time, I got so many skeletons in my closet, my clothes barely fit in there. Yeah, I've made a bunch of mistakes. Okay, so what? Next. I mean, we can't go back and change any of that, but we can all start now and make a different ending, and that should be what we're all doing. We should all be wanting to level up and go to the next level and make something out of our lives and scale up and level up. I mean, all of us. If you're at the bottom, let's get you to the middle. If you're in the middle, let's get you to the top. And if you're at the top like I am, let's take it even higher. I mean, come on, baby. Let's go for it. Failure is an event, not a person. Slay your dragons before breakfast so they don't eat your lunch. Guys, if you got tough stuff to do today, do it when you first get to work. When you first start doing something, do the tough stuff first. I mean, you know, I always tell people, slay your dragons before breakfast so they don't eat your lunch. Because if we put that stuff off, it just eats on us. If we need to make a tough call, make it. If you need to have a tough meeting, have that meeting. I mean, whatever you need to do it now. I mean, just get it behind you. Slay your dragons before breakfast so they don't eat your lunch. And then, you know, I always tell people, fail forward. We're going to all screw up. I mean, come on. We're going to all do things that just don't work. I mean, we're going to all, man, I've had businesses that lost millions of dollars. You know, I hate it, but I learned a lot. You know, yeah, most of my stuff works. Most of my stuff makes money. But every once in a while, something ain't going to work. It's just a fact, but fail forward. I always tell people, don't win or lose, win or learn. That's the way I look at it. I either win or I learn. And when I learn, I know how to start the next one better next time. So I'm telling you what, fail forward. But here's what we all got to come to grips with. Either we take some risk in our life or we're going to end up with regret. You know, you're going to get to the end of your life if you don't take any risk, and you're going to look back and go, man, I should have tried it. I should have started it. I should have done it. I should have gone for it. I mean, no, baby, come on, let's do it. let's take some risk. I mean, risk weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. And yeah, everything we do in life is going to be a little bit of a risk. And I'll say this, I've never started a business where I didn't have second thoughts, where it didn't worry me, where I didn't wonder, man, is this the right decision? But I just do it. And you're never going to get everything perfect before you launch it. Just launch, do it, get it close and just do it, because I've never launched anything where I thought it was exactly like I wanted it. Never have. But you course correct as you're going. But you got to take some risk in life, guys, or we never get anywhere. Again, either you're building your dream life or somebody hires you to help build their dream life. I'm telling you right now, we want to get something going on the side, baby. We want to get our 5 to 9 job going. Work on your business. Work on your side hustle. Work on your side business from 5 to 9 in the morning, 5 to 9 at night. That middle part of the day, you work on that job because that's what's paying the bills. But work the job to pay the bills. Work on your business to create your fortune. Come on, baby. Let's get to thinking bigger. Let's get to thinking about doing something, huh? Think about this. Jeff Bezos started Amazon selling books out of his basement. I mean, let's get real. Let's get real. Karen, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. That's me right there, Presley Swagerty. If you're wanting to check me out, guys. But anyway, Jeff Bezos started Amazon by selling books out of his basement. Colonel Sanders started Kentucky Fried Chicken. He was in his 60s living on a Social Security check. My gosh, a Domino's Pizza was started by an orphan who had to put his vehicle up to lease his first little pizza joint. Now he's a millionaire. Sam Walton for years had one little old 5 and dime store, turned it into Walmart. I mean, come on, but we can all do something big if we want to. Come on. Now, you're either going to take some risk or have some regret. Just understand that it's the way it is. And, you can either sleep with your dreams or you can wake up and chase them. I tell people all the time, get your butt out of bed just a little bit early and read you 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book and watch you one personal growth challenge. People all the time, they go, Presley, you start your live at like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning, and you're so excited and you're pumped up. You got all that energy. How is that? Well, I think there's 3 reasons. One, I've got a vision board and goals. When I get out of bed, I'm excited about the day because I know what I'm trying to accomplish today. I know what I'm trying to accomplish. Do you? I mean, I know the goals I have. I know what I'm working on. I know the vision I have for my life. I know what I want to do, and it gets me excited. Man, Gunner, welcome. Gunner Hale just joined our university. If you haven't joined, you're missing out. People are signing up like crazy right now. Residual Earners University.com. residualearnersuniversity.com. Not YouTube, but if you're on TikTok, that link's in our bio right up at the top. And by the way, I'm going to send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. Anybody that signs up today, I'll give you my book, Be, Do, and Have More for free, the audio version. But anyway, come on, guys. Come on. Let's get this. I mean, we got to get out of bed and do something. We got to start something. Again, you can either sleep with your dreams or you can wake up and chase them. I wake up and chase them. I get excited because I got a vision board and goals. The other reason I get excited, get this, I've got habits in my life, and you need to be developing habits. Get this. When I first started all this, I had to make myself do this. But after you do something for 21 days, it'll become a habit. So what I did is in the mornings, I get up, I grab my coffee. So I get my coffee. That's a habit. I mean, I get out of bed and I stumble to the coffee maker, okay? Then once I've made my coffee, I come in here to my desk. I'm sitting in my office right now. I come to my desk and I sit down at my desk and I do 4 things. I've stacked 4 habits together. I read 2 chapters out of the Bible. I get on my knees and pray. I read my 10 pages out of a good business book or personal growth book, and I watch one personal growth challenge. I do that every day. I don't have to think about it. I get out of bed and I do it. That's my habits now. And it gets my mind right. So when I get on here with you guys, I'm already out of bed early. I'm excited about life because I got a vision board and goals. I've read my 10 pages and I've watched my personal growth giant like I tell you guys to do, and my mind is right. And then I think this, the overall arching reason I get excited about life is I think the good Lord put me on this earth for 2 reasons. One, to tell you that eternity's too long to be wrong, get your life right with Jesus. But number 2, he put me on this earth to tell you that you got greatness inside you. You got greatness inside you. You can do anything you set your mind to. I think he allowed me to grow up in the ghettos, allowed me to be a teacher for 16 years, allowed me to suffer financially, and then I changed and I've become a millionaire. And I think he allowed me to go through all that because now I can tell you that I know how to get you there. Because I didn't start off with anything. I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth. I had a plastic spoon in my mouth, baby. So I'm telling you, come on, come on. And again, man, welcome to the university. People are signing up like crazy this morning, guys. Don't miss out. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. By the way, you guys that just signed up, I'll send you a copy of my book, Be, Do, and Have More, for free. So thanks for joining us, man. I'm excited about you getting in there with a bunch of winners. Again, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. If you haven't done that, guys, don't miss out. All right, let's keep going. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. And by the way, if you wondered what I'm doing, I write a bunch of notes down every day, guys. I write notes down, and I share them with you. And I actually got fancy yesterday. I started putting my notes in a binder with page protectors so I can see them easier. I did have them in my journal, but my journal's getting so full now that it's hard to find stuff. So I put those in there. But get comfortable being uncomfortable. Guys, I understand that you're going to have to feel the fear and do it anyway. If you're wanting to do something, feel the fear and do it anyway. I'm telling you right now, get uncomfortable being uncomfortable. Because if we do great and mighty things in our life, we've got to get out of our comfort zone. We got to push our limits. We got to go for things. We can't just keep sitting back waiting. No, we got to go for it. And when we're going for it, it's going to make us a little uncomfortable. But I'm telling you what, being that uncomfortable, it's a good feeling actually to me, because it invigorates me. It gets my mind churning, and I start thinking of all the possibilities. But get comfortable being uncomfortable. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Let me give you a big example of that. Oh, guys, listen up. This will be worth the price of admission. By the way, where are we? Let's see. Where are we on this? We're at 40,000. Let's hit 50,000. Would y'all tap on that screen? We got over 300 people on here. Come on. And for you 300 people, if you haven't hit the follow button, please do that. If you're getting something out of this, if this is helping you, hit the follow button for me. That really helps our algorithms. The follows, the likes, the shares, the gifts, all that helps the algorithm. So thank you so much. But let me give you an example of feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Y'all ready for this? I mean, this is worth the price of admission, guys. Get this. I was the head basketball coach at Lakeview High School in Garland, Texas. That's a suburb east of Dallas. I've been doing it for 16 years. Man, I'm the man. When I walked in the gym, we had a winning program. I mean, one stretch, we won district 7 out of 9 years. I mean, we had things going. You know, I was in my comfort zone. Well, but I'm struggling financially because in public education, in the school system, you don't make a lot of money. Even if you win, they don't give you a raise when you're a high school coach. They just pat you on the back and say, way to go, coach. But I was struggling financially. Coach Mayo brought me the network marketing business. Remember, I told you that in the beginning. Brought me a network marketing business. Never thought I'd get involved, but it was Coach, so I decided to give it a shot. So I get signed up, and Coach comes to me, and he trains me, and he says, Presley, you got to make calls, set appointments, and go show them what we do. Pardon me, Coach, what'd you say I got to do? You got to make calls, set appointments, and go show people what we do. Coach, I've never worked the phone in my life. I'm a coach. I can teach you how to shoot a jump shot. I've never got on the phone before. Okay, you can do it. Just call people up that you know, set an appointment, and go show them. I said, what if they tell me, no, Coach? Presley, call people, set appointments, show the plan. All right, Coach. Guys, the first few calls I made, my stomach was in knots. I was nauseated. I'm picking up that phone, and I'm hating every second of it. I mean, I'm hating every second of it. Oh, my gosh, I'm hating it. But I made a few calls. The next day, my stomach's in knots. I'm nauseated. I'm hating every second of it, but I made a few more calls. And the next day, I made a few more calls, and I'm still hating it. And the next day, I made a few more calls, and I'm still hating it. It's getting a little easier, but I'm still hating it. And I made a few more calls the next day, and it got a little bit easier. And then I made a few more calls, and a few more calls, and a few more calls. Guys, here's the moral to this whole story, though. Get this. I made those calls when I didn't want to. I felt the fear, but I did it anyway, and I made myself make the calls. Guys, my business exploded. I became the number one earner in the company. I have made 40 some odd $1 million in network marketing. And get this though, here's the moral. If I had not have made myself make those calls, none of that would have ever happened. And here's the scarier part. If I had not have made those calls, if I hadn't have felt the fear and done it anyway, if I'd have let fear talk me out of it, I would have never known I was missing out on millions of dollars. Think that through. My question to you is this. What in your life are you putting off because you're a little scared that might be the defining thing in your life like that was in mine? If I had not have made those calls, none of that would have ever happened. I'd have lost out on 40 some odd $1 million. I wouldn't be on here with you guys. My whole life would be different, but I made myself make those calls. Is it starting a business you're scared to start? Do it. Is it picking up the phone and making those sales? Do it. Is it picking up that phone and setting appointments? Do it. Feel the fear and do it anyway, because I'm telling you right now, greatness is not in your comfort zone. You got to get out of your comfort zone to accomplish anything in your life. And if you will embrace rejection, you will become unstoppable. The other moral of that story is, I hated picking up that phone, but you know what? Today I can pick up the phone, call anybody, it doesn't bother me. Because I've done it a bunch now. But man, when I started, my stomach was in knots. I was nauseated. I hated every second of it. But thank the Lord I did it. You know, I tell people all the time, do something today that your future self will thank you for. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Man, good morning, everybody. Oh, my gosh. Let's look at this. Good, Zandra, good morning. X-Ray Goddess. Yep. Please adopt me. Good morning, Zandra. Thank you for all the stuff you put in the chat here, man. Good morning, REU family from Stan. Stan the man. Good to see you, Stan. Oh, Coach Meg. Good morning, Coach Meg. Put me in, Coach. Good morning, everybody. Hey, where are y'all live streaming in from? Let my brain rest a second. Where are y'all live streaming in from? Tell me. You guys over here on YouTube, tell me as well, would you? Let's see, New Jersey, Texas, Florida, let's see, Texas, Anna, Texas, Houston, Texas, Miami, Minnesota, Santa Barbara, Florida, London, man, we're global, Mission, Texas, Missouri, Australia, Minnesota, Estonia, man, London, Georgia, England, London, North Georgia, Michigan, my gosh, Denver, Virginia, man, Houston, Texas over here on YouTube, Memphis, Pittsburgh, PA, Kentucky, Illinois, Farmington, New Mexico. I've been to Farmington. We had a World Series there with my son. Kentucky, yep, Karen is from Kentucky. Barb is from Ohio. Man, alive. Leslie, good morning. Joy Leslie. Dallas is in the house. Man, you're local. Romania, my gosh, York, PA, Dubai. Man, General B is in Dubai. Margarita, yep, she's in Mexico. Good morning from Boston, Massachusetts. Indiana, yep, Mexico. I got you, Margarita. Let's see, we're global. Yep, Nashville, Tennessee. Lori, my daughter, lives in Nashville. She's fixing to move back, though. Montreal, Cornwall, Kentucky, Rhode Island is in the house. Man, alive. We're from all over the place. St. Kitts. Oh, my gosh, I love St. Kitts. South Carolina, Huntsville, Alabama. Ohio is in the house. Is your university live or pre-recorded or both? It's both. Yeah, the university's both. You need another daughter. Come on. Are you live on YouTube? You know, yes, we're live on YouTube right now. Absolutely. Residual Earners. I got both platforms going right now. What else? Kansas City, Missouri. I'm trying to share your YouTube. Melly. Hey, Mr. Presley. Christy's Christmas Creations is on here. Hey, guys, man, we love Christy. It's getting closer to your time of year, Christy's Christmas Creations. Yes, it is. Man, good morning, everybody. Woo! We're rocking and rolling. Yeah, the university, guys, here, let me tell you, the university, if you're wanting to get in our university, here's what it is, okay? Number one, it's built on the school platform, SKOOL, school platform. That's the platform that Alex Hermosione's part of. We worked on our university for literally 3 or 4 months, and then we launched it about 3 months ago, give or take. I lose track of time, but somewhere in there. We now have over 600 people in our university. We've got content in there. We've got courses that you take. It's Blueprint for Success. It's how I went from nothing to millionaire. It's in modules, and you work your way through. We've got branding courses. We got all kinds of stuff in there. Then we have live events where we have, people in my life that have helped me, real estate people, insurance people, wealth management people, social media people, TikTok shop people, AI people. I mean, we bring all these experts in, and we do Zooms twice a week live where you can ask people questions. Sometimes I do them, and you can ask me questions, and we look at each other because they're Zooms, so I get to see you as well as you see me. So we do that all the time. And then we record those. So we've got a video library that has all of our past experts in there. That is a popular feature of our university. And then it's like a Facebook too, guys. Do you realize you can go in there and scroll? Only it's 100% positive. There's no negativity. You don't have to look at the junk. So, I mean, a lot of people have stopped going to Facebook, and they go to our university, residualearnersuniversity.com, and they go in there, and that's where they do their scrolling, and then we've got over 600 people in there that you can actually message with and talk to and get to know and collaborate with. I mean, 600 business people that, you can network with. And we've got everything from homemakers to presidents of companies. I mean, we got the whole gamut in there. So wherever you fit, you're welcome. I'm telling you. But if you're wanting to change your life, and if you're wanting to run with winners and get with people that are going somewhere, join us, residualearnersuniversity.com. We've had a bunch of people joining this morning. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate that, and I'm excited for you being with us, and I promise you it'll help you. Go read some of the threads in there, and you'll figure out that the university's where it's at, guys. And by the way, anybody that joins today, I'll give you a copy of my book, Be, Do, and Have More, for free. I'll give you the audio version. So anyway, residualearnersuniversity.com. I hope that answered your questions. You were asking about that. All right, let's keep moving. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. And then, guys, the whole thing, and the reason I really talk about growing as a person, we want to be the best version of ourselves as we can. I'm telling you right now, you and I want to be the best version of ourselves we can, and we can reinvent ourselves. Do you understand that? Get this. If you will just read the 10 pages a day out of a good business book or personal growth book, do you realize in a year, that's 3,600 pages. In a year, you've read 15 to 20 good books. Guys, you read 15 to 20 good books, you're not the same person. I'm telling you right now, try it. Why wouldn't you do it? I mean, reading 10 pages a day, come on, it's that much. It's that much out of your day, that much. But it compounds, and in a year, you won't be the same person. Watching one personal growth giant every day, that's 10, 20, 30 minutes. That's it. But I watch me one personal growth giant. In a year, I've watched 365 personal growth segments. You're not the same person. I'm telling you, your mind is different, which means your actions will start changing, which means your circumstances will start changing. And then if you'll run with winners, I'm telling you, the winners part is the big key. If you start running with people that are going somewhere, that rubs off on you. You show me who you run with, and I'll show you who you are or who you're going to be. Become the best version of yourself. Let's start doing something a little different. Come on, baby. All that stuff compounds out. It's the little things that turn into the big things. Oh, my gosh. Ambition is not greed. I get a lot of times people come to me and they go, Presley, you can't love the Lord and make a lot of money, or you can't love the Lord and be rich, or you can't love the Lord. And guys, I don't know where we come up with that. If you look in the Bible doesn't say money's evil. It says the love of money is the root of all evil. I believe if you got your priorities right, good Lord, family, health, and then money, I believe you can make as much money as you want to, because the best way to help the poor is to not be one of them, huh? So, I mean, let's really get real here. The other thing is, I think the parable of the talents, I think that tells us the good Lord wants us to do the best we can with what we have. I think, if you're talking about people that are wealthy, think about this. King David, the Bible says, was a man after God's own heart. Do you realize King David was wealthy? Yeah. How about Job? You know, Job went through all those trials and tribulations, but if you keep reading that story, do you realize Job was a wealthy man? Yep, and he loved the Lord. King Solomon wrote books in the Bible, loved the Lord. But do you realize scholars believe King Solomon is the richest man that has ever lived? Guys, come on. If you got your priorities right, good Lord, family, health, money, then I'm telling you right now, you can make money. I mean, come on, let's get real. Now, be a giver, be a helper. I mean, when you start having success, start helping other people. But I'm telling you, it's okay to make money. Greed, ambition is not greed. Being focused is not greed. I don't believe that at all. But, you know, for all of us, don't let indecision rob you. I mean, make a decision and let's go. You know, everybody on here, let's get real. Why wouldn't you join our university and be around a bunch of winners? Because, guys, if you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to keep getting what you get. Yeah, you're going to keep getting what you're getting. You got to change something if you want anything to change. Well, why not just make a small change and join our university and get around 600 winners and start seeing if that helps? If it doesn't, you can leave. There's nothing holding you in there, I'm telling you. But I'm telling you what, you'll get around winners. You'll get in that atmosphere where everybody's going somewhere. You'll get in our movement where we're all moving up. I mean, I'm telling you, it's the real deal. It's the real deal. It's not some little course you take. I mean, we spent months putting it together. Go check it out, residualearnersuniversity.com. Check us out. But don't let indecision rob you. Make a decision and let's roll with it. Let's go. Let's go. And understand this. When you start having success, you're going to leave most of your friends and family behind. Do you understand that? Now, I'm not saying you won't stay in contact with them. Don't get me wrong on that. But they're just not going to go with you on the success course. I've learned that a long time ago. You know, I've got a huge extended family. My family is watching me go from the ghetto to multimillionaire. And I talk to them all the time about, hey, I'll help you. Come on, let's do this. I'll help you. Come on, let's change your life. Come on, I'll help you. And I can't get them to budge. I can't get them to budge. I mean, you just understand the masses are not going to do what you and I are going to do. The masses are not going to do what residual earners do. The masses just aren't going to do that. And it is what it is. You and I do not want to be like the masses. We've got to be different. That's why if somebody says, Presley, you're a nut, you know, I take that as a compliment, actually, because I don't want to be like everybody else. You know, yeah, I'm a nut because I'm different, but I want to be different. I don't want to be like everybody else. Yeah, I'm a nut, but I'm a rich nut. It's fun being a rich nut. I challenge you to come be a rich nut with me. Come on, baby, let's do this. I mean, we don't want to be like everybody else. See, call me anything but average and ordinary. I do not want to be average and ordinary. I don't want to drive an average and ordinary car. I don't want to live in an average and ordinary house. I don't want to go on average and ordinary vacations. I don't want to do anything that's average and ordinary. No, I want to be different. I'd rather choke on greatness than nibble on mediocrity any day of the week. You know what it took me to get here, though, was some delayed gratification. Do you realize you got to delay some gratification? Here's the deal. You get your business going, you start making a little money. Don't run out and start buying crap. Get out of debt. Get out of debt. That's what I did. I got out of debt. Debt-free. I'm telling you what, when I paid that last payment, and I owed nobody anything, I'm telling you what, it was a feeling like none other. A feeling like none other. I'm telling you right now, to know that I didn't owe anybody. And you go, well, how do I do that, Presley? Guys, I did the debt snowball method. Here's what I did. I listed all my debts from smallest to largest. Smallest to largest. Yep, smallest to largest. And I focused on that smallest debt, making minimum payments on everything else, and I focused on that smallest debt. I did overtime, I did side hustles, I did Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, I did network marketing. You may do TikTok shop, you may have garage sales, you may be selling junk you don't use anymore. Any way I could come up with money, I was putting it towards that smallest debt, and boom, a few weeks later, I got it paid off. Man, I got an adrenaline rush. What did I do then? I started working on that second smallest debt. That second smallest debt. Make minimum payments on everything else. I took what I was paying on that smallest one plus the minimum I was making on that second smallest one, and I focused all my financial resources on that second smallest debt. Again, you may be working overtime. You may be doing side hustles. You may be doing Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. You may be doing TikTok Shop or direct sales or network marketing or garage sales or selling junk you don't use. Every penny you can get, you're putting on that second smallest one, and eventually a few weeks later, boom, you get it paid off. What do you do now? You start focusing on that third smallest one, making minimum payments on everything else, and everything you were paying on that smallest one and on that second smallest one, plus the minimum you was making on that third smallest one, everything starts going towards that third smallest one. And you just keep working down the list till you get your butt out of debt. I'm telling you what, get out of debt, guys. I'm telling you, get out of debt. Let's go. Come on. Let's start thinking big. Let's start thinking about doing what we need to do. I mean, and the way we do that is we got to delay the gratification, because I got out of debt and then I started getting my money, making money, and I'm living in the same house, driving the same car. Even though I'm making some decent money, I'm living in the same house, driving the same car. I didn't change anything for a long time. And then I got my money making money. Now my money's making money. Well, now I can start thinking about buying some things I want, but it took that delayed gratification. I got out of debt. I got my money making some money, and then I could start doing some stuff. I didn't buy this house, guys, right off the bat. No, sure didn't. I lived in the same old place, drove the same old car. Well, now I got a car collection. Now I live in a beautiful home, but I had to have that delayed gratification to get myself here. Come on, baby. All right, where are we? We're at 60,000 likes. Can we tap on that screen, baby, and get to 100,000? Would y'all do that for me? Would y'all get us to 100,000 here? Good morning, everybody. We got over 300 people on here. Guys, if you haven't hit the follow button, please do. And over here on YouTube, if you would subscribe, I'd greatly appreciate that. That helps us. Anyway, if you haven't hit the follow button for me. All those follows, the likes, the shares, the gifts, all that helps our algorithms, guys. So thank you so much for doing that. I greatly appreciate you guys. Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to Presley Swagerty. If you're new on here, we started a podcast about a year and a half ago. Podcast started a year and a half ago. It's called Residual Earners. I want you to make residual income. So Residual Earners, that's what it's called. So go to YouTube and type in Residual Earners, and you'll pull up our podcast channel and watch us. I started the lives about a year ago. Again, it's called Residual Earners because I want you to make residual income. So jump on here. I do these every morning. 7 days a week, every morning I jump on. Even on Sundays, I jump on and do them for a little while before I go to church. So if you want to get a shot of some positivity and maybe add a little value to your life, then jump on here every morning. And then about 3 months ago, we started a university. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you haven't joined our university, you're missing out. If you're wanting to change your life, be part of our university. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Go, everybody, right now, take just 5 minutes and go check it out. Join us. And again, you're not locked into anything. You can leave anytime you want to. But I'm telling you, if you're wanting to change your life, it's a success school, guys. It's got courses in there you take. We bring experts in talking about real estate and insurance and wealth management and all that stuff. We have 600 people in there that are winners that you can partner up with. I'm telling you, it's pretty amazing. We record all those experts, and we've got a video library full of all that stuff. And we are growing that university. It's only been around 3 months. It's chapter 1 right now. Give us about 6 more months and watch how amazing it is. I'm telling you, it's amazing now, but it's going to be phenomenal. But again, ResidualEarnersUniversity.com. Join us. And anybody, if you join me today, I will send you my book, Be, Do, and Have More. I'll send that to you for free. So anyway, the audio version of it we'll send to you. Anyway, well, and by the way, I see where a bunch of people are asking about network marketing. Yes, I'm the number one earner in the company. I've made millions of dollars. I don't pitch that on here, though. So that's why you don't hear me pitching it. If you want to direct message me and say, Presley, how did you make all that money with network marketing? direct message me. I'm happy to answer it offline, but I don't pitch anything on my lives. I just made a commitment to myself. I would never do that. So I try to hold true to that. Man, good to see all you guys. Man, I'm excited to be here with y'all. I've got a board meeting here in a little while, so I can't hang around a whole lot longer, but I'm excited to be here with you. We got on here. We've been here about an hour and 45 minutes, so we're doing pretty good. But again, if you would tap on that screen, you guys, we got over 300 people. If you haven't followed us, please do that. That really helps our algorithm out. The more followers, we've got about 275,000 followers. I'm excited to get it up over 300,000 followers. So if you would help us out and just hit the follow button, that really helps us. But again, if you want info on network marketing, direct message me. And if you haven't joined our university, we've had a bunch of people sign up today. I'm excited for you guys. Go to residualearnersuniversity.com, or in our profile page here on TikTok, you can tap on that link up at the top. You guys on the YouTube channel, you'll have to go to residualearnersuniversity.com. But man, we've had a bunch of people joining us this morning, so welcome to the team. We're excited. We actually call ourselves the REU family, and we're like a family, man. It's crazy. We help each other. We support each other. It's an amazing environment, and your environment's what's going to create your success. So get with us, residualearnersuniversity.com. Well, all right, guys, I got to run. I've got to go to a board meeting this morning. I'll be back in the morning. And again, check our podcast channel out. We're dropping a new one today, so go check us out, Residual Earners. Just go to YouTube, put in Residual Earners, and it'll be right there. It'll pull our podcast channel up. We'll do this live again in the morning. And again, join us on our university. I tell you, you won't be disappointed if you do that. Residualearnersuniversity.com. Man, anyway, well, all right, guys, love you. God bless you. And I'll be back in the morning. We will see you guys there.